Hi, my name is Noel, and I teach meditation as a universal practice. In this video, we will explore how meditation is really a process of effortless intention. So, here goes. We've seen so far that meditation is a universal practice which we learn by doing. We lay aside our inevitable distractions by continually returning our attention lovingly to our word, to our mantra. Now, I want to stress that we do so lovingly. We don't go back to it desperately or judgmentally or angrily. We go back to it calmly and lovingly. And it helps to know that it's not the lapsing of our attention that matters, but the returning to our word. It's so easy to psychologically kick ourselves over the fact that our attention falters. But always remember, it is the refocusing of your attention that matters. If it helps, think of every return to your word as like doing another press-up in the gym. You know that every press-up ultimately strengthens your muscles, even if it's unpleasant at the time. And every refocusing strengthens your attention muscle, as it were. It improves your capacity to keep your attention in the present moment. We have also seen that meditation makes us aware of the difference between doing and being. It opens us up to a whole new dimension of our own being and helps to root our doing in that expanded sense of being. You see, meditation is really a path, a discipline. It's not a technique. A technique is something that we practice with the ego in order to achieve a desired result and to maintain control of a process. But the whole point of meditation is to transcend the ego. We are not practicing a discipline to get a desired result, but to let go of the ego and allow ourselves to be open to discovering our true self. To let go of thought and leave ourselves open to whatever may happen, without desiring anything in particular to happen. In other words, we aim to simply be, but without striving for it. We simply direct our attention to the mantra. We might say then that meditation is a process of effortless intention. And effortless intention can be enormously productive. Now, that may seem like a paradox, yet it's something that most people have personal experience of. For example, have you ever tried to remember something which was on the tip of your tongue, as it were? But the name you're trying to remember just won't come. It remains elusive. You feel it's right there on the tip of your tongue. You can taste it almost, but the word won't come to you no matter how hard you try. In fact, you discover that the harder you try, the more effort you put in, the further away it goes. I remember some years ago, my wife Mary and I spent fruitless minutes, even longer, trying to remember the name of a singer. We knew his initials were EC, but we were very clear we weren't thinking about Eric Clapton. But no matter how hard we tried, we simply couldn't recall his name. What is the secret to bringing it back, to remembering something that won't come to mind? We eventually remembered the following day that it was Elvis Costello. You see, the trick really is to let it go, to stop trying to remember it. But you don't let go of the intention. So we stop striving, we stop trying to rack our brains, and instead we hold on to the desire to remember. We wish it to come back to us, as it were, the word, but we stop trying. And hey presto, all of a sudden, out of the blue, the name Elvis Costello just pops into your mind when you least expect it to. That's a really good example of effortless intention and something I think we have all experienced. So the trick is to hold on to the intention, to bring the memory to mind, while at the same time ceasing all effort to recall it. Now, in the same way in meditation, we hold on to our intention to move from doing into being, but we let go of all effort to bring that about. We simply repeat our mantra lovingly and continually. And this effortless intention, you will find, gives rise to rich, deep inner fruit. The fruits of meditation go so much deeper than its practical benefits, which are also important. The fruits of meditation arise when our doing is informed by our deepest sense of who we are. I often think that the simplest way to describe the fruits of meditation is to say that meditation changes our way of seeing the world. And hence, it changes how we behave in the world. It moves us beyond I and me and mine to a very deep sense of being interconnected with all others and all of creation. It may seem remarkable that sitting in silence can do that, but the paradox of intention helps us to appreciate what is possible through effortless intention. And now, to experience that truth for yourself, I invite you to sit in stillness and silence for the next 10 minutes and to try to set aside that time each day for meditation.